Hello, YouTube. I am finally catching up on the backlog of all the Lorcana news, and we are now down to the three starter deck cards that were just revealed: the Simba, the Moana, and Aladdin. That's the third one. Um, I want to go ahead and talk about these cards. These cards are incredibly powerful, in my opinion. I think now that we know the rules, I believe these are some of the strongest cards so far in the game. And what's really nice is that these are starter deck cards, so they're easily accessible by players on a budget, which I think is super cool. And I think purposely done by Lorcana, by Ravensburger, to make sure that if you are on a budget and you have to buy a starter deck, well, you are getting your money's worth and you will be able to actually compete. So I think that's a really cool thing. But we will talk about the cards. And you guys let me know what you think in the comment section, as well as like and subscribe. We're in your channel and you're trying to, trying to be the best Lorcana channel out there. You know what I mean? We're trying. We're trying. One stop shop for Lorcana stuff. Don't forget. So we're gonna start with Simba. I believe Simba has a very interesting place in the Lorcana space, where it's basically a big aggro beat stick. We know it's a 7 cost. We don't know. We know it has 4 attack. We don't know its defense. That's fine. Or sorry, it's willpower, but it has 4 strength. It can be used as ink, which is cool. It's steel. It has challenger +4, which means if challenging, it gets +4 strength. So whatever it challenges, it becomes 8 strength, which is huge, by the way. I believe bigger than anything we have right now. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then pounce. It has evasive during your turn, just like Robin Hood does. So take a card like Mickey Mouse, right? It's a big red boss monster with evasive with 4 lore on it. Simba just banishes Mickey Mouse. It's an actual out to Mickey Mouse, which I think is really powerful because Mickey Mouse is a max rarity, like a high rarity card in the set. Simba being able to just attack anything, I think is really powerful, and beat it is really, really cool. As long as you give it some kind of protection or something so it doesn't like get eliminated the turn you bring it out, I believe Simba will have a very powerful presence in the game just because nothing is safe. This card can apparently banish anything that we know right now. Maybe we'll get some 9 toughness willpower card. Maybe. Maybe. But I think Simba's really powerful. A very aggressive card and really good at getting rid of those big tower characters. I think it's going to be a really good card. But I want to talk about cards that excite me a little bit more, like Aladdin. Aladdin is a 7 cost ruby. It has 5 strength. It's a Floodborn. It's a hero. You can use it as ink. It has shift 5, which is cool. We don't know much about shift. Not talking about that though today. Its other ability. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you gain 2 lore and all opponents lose 2 lore. We have lifelink in this game effectively. It's not lifelink because it's lore, but all it has to do is defeat another character, and you just gain 2 lore, and then they lose 2 lore. That's huge. That's ridiculous. It's like having piercing almost. Piercing with lifelink is kind of what it strikes me as. I think this card is very good. This card can do a lot of things, and it can set your opponent back. We were wondering if the set was going to have cards that could just take your opponent's lore away, and we do. And it's a starter deck. I think this card's amazing. 5, maybe its toughness is poop. We don't know. Or sorry, its willpower is poop. We don't know. But that's a really good card. But that's not the best card. I believe the best card of the 3 is Moana. I never thought I'd use the words Moana is OP. Moana is insane. Okay? I believe it's the best card that was revealed with these starter deck cards. So, it is a 5 to play. It can be used as ink. It's a 1/6 with 3 lore, by the way. That's going to be important. A Storyborn Hero Princess. Its ability. Each time this character quests, you may ready your other princess characters. Those characters cannot quest for the rest of the turn. In a princess tribal going wide deck, this card is stupid insane. It's a very good card. So you quest and you get 3, by the way, which is already pretty big. The only other cards we've seen that have more than 3 is like Mickey Mouse, who has 4. This is a 5 cost that gets you 3 with 6 willpower, so it's hard to beat. It's not banishing any characters when it gets attacked or whatever, but that doesn't really matter. So if you can go wide with a few princesses, and let's say you exert with them already, or let's say you exert them to quest. Okay, whatever. Even if they're cheap princesses, even if they're like one lore each, okay. Well, you quest with Moana, you get your 3 lore from that, you ready all of those other princesses, and sure, they can't quest, because this card would be banned, but they can challenge other characters, they can use any exert abilities they have, and they can be exerted for songs. The ceiling on this card is huge. It's like a Mulan or a Hades card, a card that benefits you from going wide. But this card really benefits you from going wide. I think this card's insane. We'll find out. Maybe the other princesses in the set will suck. I doubt that, but I think this card's nuts. So that is my analysis of these 3 starter deck cards. Do let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know which one's your favorite. Moana is definitely my favorite, but there's definitely applications for all 3. I think all these cards are bangers. Anyway, guys, have a nice day. See you later.